Hi, this video covers creating the heart photo collage that goes with my Scrapbooking Valentine's Day video. I'm using Photoshop Elements and the Cricut. You could use other photo processing software and another cutter. This just gives you an idea of my process. First, in Photoshop Elements, I created a new document, 8.5 by 11 with 300 resolution. On the new document, I drew a heart using the Custom Shape tool. It doesn't matter what color, you're not actually going to print it, it's just going to be a guide. I then opened my photos and cropped them and drug each of the photos up to the new document. I arranged them as desired, and as you can see up in the upper left hand corner I had a photo where someone's head was cut off. So I had to move things around until I got them the way I wanted them. By selecting the heart shape at any point, you can see where your photos are positioned within the heart. When you're ready to print, turn the heart off, although it won't get printed, and be sure and print borderless. We're now ready to go to the Cricut to cut out our heart shape.
Using the Plant and Toolbook cartridge for my heart, I've loaded that into my Cricut. And I've put my paper on the cutting mat 1 inch down from the top because it's 11 inches long. I know that the heart's going to hang off the side, but I don't want it to get cut off the top or the bottom. And I'm going to load my paper. And position the cutting blade at the top edge of the paper. And then I'm going to choose the option Fit to Page, and I'm going to select the heart, and when I press Cut, if I watch carefully over on the display, it will tell me the size of the heart that it's actually going to cut. 9 3/4 inches. Cutting off the page, but that's okay. I'm still going to have plenty of heart on the page that I'm going to be printing that same size. Unload the paper, and I want to remember that measurement of 9 3/4 because what I want to do is have a mat. So this 9 3/4 inch heart that I've cut here, this is going to be my mat, and then when I do my photograph, I'm going to cut it as slightly smaller at 9 1/2. And I can position the paper wherever I want to, since I'm going to be using 9 1/2. Okay, I have my printout on my cutting mat, and this is kind of the look that I'm going for and how it's going to cut. Because my printer is having a little trouble printing to the very edge of the paper or something going on with the ink, I'm actually going to, when I put this in the cutter, I'm going to move the cutting blade down just a little bit so the top of it doesn't start at the very, very top, and I won't maybe have some of that reddish tint there that's cut or printed by mistake. I'm also going to be setting the size to 9 1/2 inches because 9 3/4 was the size my mat cut, so I can drop it back to 9 1/2 inches, select the heart, and cut it. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and pick my heart shape at 9 1/2 inches, and I'm ready to cut. off the excess. Yep. And there's my heart. And I managed to cut off that pinkish tone that was printing at the top. I've got all of my images, a little bit of everything, so it's ready to go on the page.